It's very surprising that I'd not put any of these in already, because I do love playing around with the bush. I mean, who doesn't, let's be honest. That sounds terrible, but hey. Welcome back, friends, followers and transients, to Foundation with me, Vapor. Thank you very much for all the love that you gave me on the first video. It was a very, very warm welcome back. Lots of comments, lots of likes. I do love seeing likes, even from those like silent stalkers that don't like to drop a comment, so it is nice to see those. Just wanted to quickly shout out before I forget said person's name here, because I'm terrible at remembering names. But Becky V made a good point, and something I wasn't aware of, that the fertility improves if we remove the trees. So if I clear these trees, this area becomes technically not more fertile, but I guess it's just kind of available for planting, I think is probably a better way of looking at it. So if you can clear away the resource, it does give you more area. So, you know, we can actually kind of put plenty of farms here if we so desire to do it. But we will be doing that in this episode. Most certainly, we won't be making any more mistakes of deleting buildings and losing all our wood, that's for sure. So just let me have a quick recap of where we're at. So we've got 2 workers in here. You are all looking good too. Food, well, we've got quite a few at the moment. Let's double check. So 45 sold this week and 128 in stock. So roughly about 2 weeks worth. We're going to have to be a little bit careful there, I guess. We've got another house coming in. That isn't for this building. I can't remember why I put it in, because I have a memory like a goldfish, but I'm guessing it might be to do with another one of these chaps. They hold 3. Or, ooh. Oh no, okay, you're waiting to upgrade. Fair enough, fair enough. Just double checking. You have 3 people. So we're definitely going to need, I think we might put the forest. This is called the forester, isn't it? No, this is the woodcutter. Well, we might put the forester here, or kind of in this area. It's quite flat anyway, so potentially we might build that. I don't know. If I'm honest with you, I'm not too sure where we're going. What I need to keep an eye on is if where's my brain gone? Hello, brain. Oh yeah, is if let's say the market here needs it's mushrooms, it's not berries. But let's say they need berries. Will they go here or here to get them? Oh wait, I might have the answer to that question straight away. No, you're a transporter. So okay, you're just going about your business. It'd just be interesting to watch what they all do, just to kind of get my head. Actually, you are a Sigismund. Okay, let's find you. Where are you? So you're preparing for work. I just kind of want to understand. Ah, well, there we go. That answers that question. He's gone there. Okay, there isn't any in here. But if that was closer, would you go there first? Quite possibly. I'm not sure. Because I want to know how much I need to use these things, basically. That's what it comes down to. Am I going to need to dot quite a few of them around to achieve what we need to achieve? I'm not too sure at the moment. Okay, so we've got you in here. We're probably going to need another house over this side. So we will give them a little bit of space to do that now before we go off on a crazy tangent. If you're going to be there, we can probably sneak a house in here maybe. Just in that little area there. I should think. That's probably close enough for that. And I would like to build another gatherer camp over here. So if we hold the correct key. I've been playing Planet Coaster on my stream, so I just push the Z key to rotate. And it clearly doesn't work in this game. It's definitely control. It was worth a go, but nothing happened. We have a couple of people. We have a couple of builders, so that's cool. We've got Philippe and Dominique, who have just joined the town. Ooh, we have some decorative stuff. Awesome. So what we want to work on in this episode is the farming side of things. I mean, these guys have upgraded, so are they wanting bread yet? I reckon some of these people probably will. Yes. So let's start working on that. I do believe I was reading some notes on the Discord for foundation area. They are doing some more tweaks on farms. So that could be a fairly positive kind of move on their part. I think they're trying to make them a little bit more productive. Personally, I'm not too sure how unproductive the buildings are at this stage. I mean, they seem to work okay. From what I'd noticed, it was more that the windmills and the bakeries couldn't keep up. That was the opinion I had. A few patches back now, obviously, so that might have changed. We'll soon find out. Do I have tools? I know I'm almost at maximum money. Do we need tools? We do need tools. So we're going to have to start trading for that. So that is this button. Ooh. So this is where it's going to get all fun. So we need planks. And the problem is these guys are pinching my planks. Can we pause you? You are level 2. Anyway, you're level 2. So let's make sure they're all going to be level 2. These guys are not. So we'll pause you as well. You're level 2. And okay, nobody actually moved in there. That's cool. So hopefully that should start to build up. And then we can start buying tools. I'm going to keep the gold. I think, do we trade gold? Yes. So I know we're technically wasting gold right now. But yeah, it is going to be what it is in this case. Because I don't want to have nothing. Well, actually, it depends how long it's going to take. Okay, somebody's pinched my planks. Well, that's got 5 of 5 anyway, so may as well unpause that. And Anna is bringing 3. Are you actually doing that, Anna? Where are you? You are as well. So even though I paused it, are you still bringing them? Well, how frustrating is that? So pausing doesn't actually help. Okay, well, that's cool. We will start placing the other bits and pieces that we actually need. So we need a windmill. Probably going to need more than one windmill, in all fairness. But we'll go with... stop pushing the Z key, because it's not going to work, Vapor. It's not going to work, I tell you. We're going to probably need more than one. We'll go with 1 here for the moment. And a bakery... Now, this, again, is going to have to be somewhere close to these guys. And also close to wherever we're going to sell them from. So... Seeing as we've moved the woodcutter from here, we can probably put that in here and then move the people around accordingly. We're going to need a few more houses as well, which is all good and well. It's no problem. We do need to build a church. I think I need to build the manor house before that. Well, only if I want a stained glass window, from what I remember. Okay, so you guys are not currently doing anything, so let's make you builders for the moment. And you can help speed things up. Transport is working fine. That means that this building should come to life very quickly. I'm surprised they didn't build another house in here. I thought that would have been enough space. That's interesting. Now there is a way, I'm not sure how to do it, but I need to read the patch notes, but there is a way of making this circle bigger and smaller. I remember reading about it, but unfortunately, I'm not too sure how at this stage. I am going to need to read up on that. Well, we definitely need another house at least over here. So we'll do a little bit in here, like so. Because we're going to have this building here. So we've got 2 people here, but we're going to need 3. So when the next house comes in, we can deal with that. That is going to work nicely. Okay, you're starting work on here. Perfect. But this is going to... Oh, dude, what are you doing? We need planks, don't we? I'm guessing these buildings need planks. I am a plank. Let me speed the game up then. Some of these buildings are ridiculously hard to click on. Okay, oh, you just need wood. Perfect. You need planks though, and you're bringing some across. Okay. That will teach. Do you know what? Oh, I was going to say, we'd buy another area as soon as we got the money, but it soon vanished from our coffers. I think we might take this one. If the game is so generous. There we go. Stops us wasting money. Perfect. I don't want to buy land. Leave it alone. Thank you. So we're waiting for the magic number of 10 here. But everything else, so the happiness is going down. Could not find bread. Well, we knew that was going to happen. But fingers crossed. Well, you can't do anything now until you've got tools. So this should hopefully now start filling up. Oh no, you're going to be a pain. And you're going to want to upgrade your house too. Oh, authorized upgrade. What happens there? Are they still going to do it? This will be interesting to see. I think they're just doing it anyway. They don't care. That is ridiculous. Maybe if I'd have clicked it beforehand, it wouldn't have been a problem. So who have we got in here? Harry and Lewis. So Harry, you can be a gatherer. And is that Louis or Lewis? I don't know. You can also be a gatherer. There we go. And Richard, you can also be a gatherer. Perfect. So that should be all three people in both of those buildings. Perfect. So hopefully we should start doubling our production on those. With any luck. Didn't sell as many. It's a little bit concerning. Okay, we're at 7. And someone's building a house. Can I unauthorize that? There we go. Fingers crossed. Don't try and upgrade. Oh, I need 20. Did that go up? I'm sure that was 10 a minute ago. I think the game is playing tricks on me. I think because I beat it to it, yeah. So you have to do it before they attempt to start building it, which I suppose makes sense. Who wants a half-built house anyway? There we go. Perfect. Now you can upgrade if you wish. Let's drop the speed down though. Go back to 1 speed. So this now means we can actually trade for tools. So we're going to buy them. I'm going to buy 10 at a time. I don't know what the price is. Does it tell me anywhere? Budget. I don't think it tells me in here, does it? No. Just tells me where we're making money from, if at all. We haven't got a lot of wood right now, obviously, because I'm an idiot. But we do need this money, so you will see the trader traipsing along this path. Are you the trader? Yes, you are. So when he arrives, we'll get tools. I guess it might put us into a deficit. I do remember that happening last time. I could try and... Ooh. Did we lose somebody? Oh, Richard, was you in here all this time and I've taken you away? Let's have a look, Richard. Oh, you were transported. So my mistake. Wrong house. So Harry and Louis, George and Grace. Who are my builders? Philippe and Dominique. George, Grace. Who we got in here? Elaine. Let's see what you're doing. Where are you on my list? Do not, I can just click you. That would be the easiest one. Oh, you're a builder. There we go. You can be a gatherer. Martin, you are currently you're gathering stone. Perfect. Hopefully I've not broken it even more. Yep, 3 of 3, 3 of 3. Awesome. Perfect. Now it appears that it's all working again. Where is the trader? Here he comes. Right. So the next step, I guess, is to zone some farm field. I would assume that they can't grow this crop kind of in the red zone. I'm not sure how the game deals with it, or whether you just get a lesser yield or something like that. But we'll see. Hopefully the process starts. Now this person needs water as well, so I don't know if having a well nearby makes a difference. I kind of need to watch how the baker works. I would be really interested in that, just to see what happens. But we're definitely going to need people. I think this takes 1 person. I think this takes 2 and this takes 2. So we will need some more houses. So I guess we could start working on that. Can we sneak a house in here? Oh, saving progress. I don't know if 1 will fit there or not. We shall see shortly, but I'm guessing 1 will fit here. We could probably kind of arc this around a little bit and see who kind of decides to move it. We could go along the road a little bit. Just got to bear in mind that the further away they are from the market, I might need another market over here. So if they're living here, that's... I don't know if they're working here. It's not a huge distance, but still it's just something to bear in mind. Okay, did we get tools? Possibly. Waiting for a builder. Waiting for a builder. Waiting for a builder. Do I not have any builders? Did I assign everybody? Builder. Builder. Oswald. Nice name. And Rose. You can all be builders until I have another job for you. Where is the trader? Did he not? Oh, wait a minute. Accepting. Okay, so they are accepting tools. Perfect. What are we building over here? Another house? Ah. Oh, and we're building one here too. It's all go. I'm sure we traded for some of... yeah, we bought 10. It doesn't look like we actually bought any. Buy, sell, no trade, buy. There we go. I almost feel like the guy didn't drop any off. Maybe I should have followed him. Either that or they've been pinched straight away and moved to a building. Oh right, you're going for the fancy house here, aren't you, by the looks of it? Level 3? Yes, you are. What's made you so happy about life? Okay, I'm going to be back as soon as we have some tools on these buildings get going, because it's just slowing things down. So I will be back with you in a second. Okay, now we're making a little bit of progress. As you can see, we're a little bit poor because we've been buying tools. It always puts us into a negative, but it's only because we can't hold more than 500 gold, but we'll fix that problem shortly. We have our farm up and running. They're currently planting some, I guess, is it corn or wheat? It's going to be wheat. Yes, of course it's going to be wheat because we're going to make bread. Stupid boy. So that is now in place. I would like these trees over here to be removed, just because I think it will help us out a little bit. They kind of got to the end of this area as well, which is kind of cool. What I did as well is I put some fencing, just kind of for an aesthetic purpose, but at the same time it also improves the desirability for the residential. As you can see, it's a little bit brighter green, which means some houses potentially will pop up in here once we need them, which will help once we come to do some other buildings in this area. I will probably put some more markets, stalls and stuff here because we do have everything we need. So we'll probably kind of set up another mini town sort of in this area just to keep things flowing, and we'll probably drop some traders like in between and see... sorry, a warehouse even, and just see if it transports and moves the goods around, because that's what I'm really interested in, to see how that works and if it works well. Okay, so we currently don't have a baker. In fact, we should have 2, and they do take water. So what we need is we need to find someone that lives roughly in this area, or 2 people, that are not really doing much for us. So we can rotate people around a little bit. So we've got Sophie, you're a gatherer. That's fine. I think, is this Catherine and Anna's house? It is. You're both farmers. I don't know how I remembered that, but there we go. Gatherers, carpenter, woodcutter. Where are you living? That'd be a good question. Agnes, where are you living? Oh, you're living all the way over here. So I think you should become a baker. That makes sense. Which means we're now short of someone in this building, I think. I don't know. What was she doing before? Oh, you were just a builder. Oh, you were a woodcutter as well. Okay. So you've been doing a few different things for us. Are you? Am I just not? Oh, no, there you are. You idiots. So that's one baker. Okay. Who else have we got? Transporters. Builder, gatherer. Philippe, where are you living? I think you live over this side of town. Am I wrong? Wow, I couldn't be any more wrong if I tried. Awesome. Philippe, where are you? Thomas, Philippe. It's not a million miles, but who have we got here? Emma, where's Emma doing? What are you up to for us? Emma, you are a carpenter. We need another house kind of here somewhere. Lane, Stonecutter, Edward. Yeah, I think we need to get another house. Just to make it, like, truly efficient. So we definitely need another log cutter. Philippe, you were over here, so you can be a woodcutter. There we go. Job done. You two guys, I think, or guy and girl, are just being builders. But we're probably going to need more berries. So I guess what we can do with you guys is we can get another gathering camp in here. I think if we line these up nicely. So you guys can potentially go and do that next. Yeah, we need to squeeze another house in. I can probably get one in here. Let's have a look. Oh, that's super desirable. Someone will snap that prime real estate up super quick, I would have thought. I kind of think we need a well over here as well. Be interesting to see. Let's rotate you around, put you there. How all that works. Perfect. Job done. Now, thankfully, that the unhappiness isn't actually that bad. So, did I assign someone to this? I'm sure I did. Baker, Agnes. Did I not assign another person? Charles is our miller. We're probably going to need more than one. Builder, builder, builder. I thought it was Philippe. Where is he? I'm going blind. Just a wall of text. You're a woodcutter. Oh no, I put you in there. That's what I did. Is it Emma? What was you doing, Emma? You're a carpenter. Oh no, doofus. I literally have no brain today. I do not know what happened. I think I left it in bed this morning, and it's decided that's where it's going to stay. We just had another trader. That's cool. So Rose and Oswald, you can now become gatherers. Oswald. Yeah, look, there we go. Awesome. Harry and Louis. Right, so we've got two people here. I don't know where they're living. Where are you living? Do you have a home yet? Are you going to build it here just to be super annoying? Walter. Yes, you are. Okay, Charles. So maybe we can move. Maybe we go in here. Anna. Anna lives there. So maybe Anna, you can become the other baker. Which means we're short of a farmer, but we're going to have a farmer here. It's all working out perfectly. That's what we needed. Interesting how we've got one level 3 property here. I wonder what made that area so nice and what made them so happy. I mean, they don't have bread, so I mean, I can't really figure for the life of me why on earth they would choose to do that. Okay, Walter, you can be a farmer. And for the time being, Jackie, I guess, you can be a builder. Probably nothing for you to do. How are we doing with the trees? Because they're properly clearing this area. I think I've got them clearing this area too. We're definitely going to need some more farms. We've also got food here, so we can do it's going to be a lot of repetition. That's what it's going to be. But it appears to me right now it's working relatively well. I don't think we've got enough production in place for bread. And I don't think we've made any either. Let's have a look. Oh, we can see if we've sold any. Nothing. And none sold. Okay. So we definitely need some more farms. Let's just double check the area. We've got a zone for housing. It's not too bad. Let's kind of wind that back just a tiny bit there. And we're going to whack in another farm. And then we're going to start working on, I think the next thing, wow. I don't like, the buildings are not very terrain conforming at the moment, which is slightly unfortunate. But yeah, the next thing we'll work on is the manor house. In that slight angle. Because we need to start getting the church as well and stuff like that, so it kind of makes sense. I don't know how much of this area they'll use, but we'll give them a nice big blob like that and see what happens. So definitely, yeah, we need the manor house or the Lord Manor in order to get the church, which is going to increase their happiness a little bit more. Bread is going to be a problem for a while. I don't know how many windmills we're going to need. I don't know what the ratio is from farms to windmills to bakeries. I'm sure there's a secret number there, but not quite come across it yet. So Super thirsty, all this talking. Okay, so... oh yeah, I forgot about the walls. We are going to have a look. Where is it? Lord... There we go. Now, I really love this. I'm not going to lie. This is cool. Like, super cool. Like, I I can't enthuse enough about how the system works. And I hope they kind of expand on this at a later date, because I think it's such an awesome thing. I'm not going to go crazy with the first building. The idea being is I just want the building in place so we can kind of get our reward and also unlock extra storage capacity for money, that sort of stuff. So I'm not going, like I said, I'm not going to go over the top with this, but we'll try and do something, you know, fairly nice. I do prefer the church though. I think the church has a lot of nicer options. I don't remember these little white blobs being on here before, so that's new to me. I think that's kind of cool. And you can, it'd be classed as separate buildings, but you can build around it and really make something properly substantial if you really want to. But like I say, I'm not going to go too crazy on this first one. I just want it in place. He says. Are you actually attached? You're not. Is that what the red light was for? Oh no, you are attached. That's one way of finding out. Awesome. We will whack a door on here. Perfect. I think red must mean you can't connect anything else to it. We'll put a chimney in. We'll put a little banner outside. Why not? A shame not to. Decorative stuff. We got access to a lot of those things anyway, so I think that will do. I know it's really basic, and you're probably thinking, come on, you really love to decorate and stuff. Why are you doing something so simple? Like I say, it's going to add 600 extra treasury capacity, so we definitely need that. And it's also going to give us the glass, because we get a reward of glass, as you can see there, glass. And what is that extra 50? Does that mean I can have more people? I don't quite know what that means. But we need the glass for the stained glass of the church. The church, the first one of those that I build, will be a little bit more substantial. So you're just going to have to bear with me on that a little bit. And again, I am learning the game. I have spent quite a few hours playing it. It's not like something I've just picked up. So, but every day is kind of a learning curve. Oh, here we go. So let's see what happens here. They're chopping all the wheat. Is this side of the game that I've not watched too much? Like the basics at the beginning, I definitely have. Okay, so you are looking to fulfill your needs. I'm wondering if Charles is the person that comes and collects the wheat. I'm assuming he is. And then one of the bakers will come and collect the flour. So we got Agnes. What are you up to? Looking to fulfill your needs. Are you working? No. Neither of them. I'll go into fetch some resource. There we go. So she's gone in and picked up the flour. Guessing she's only got 2. Does it tell me? It doesn't. And how many do we need? Oh, so we need... So that's going to make 2 loaves of bread. Now, it'd be interesting to see... Oh, we got 8 water in now already. I was going to say, it'd be interesting to see if she gets water. But she's already got it. So that'd be 2 loaves. And then this person here, Florence, will go and grab the bread once it's made. And there we go. Awesome. So that's working quite nicely. 33 wheat. Oh, it's up here anyway. Wheat. You see, this isn't working quickly enough. Because Charles is probably... I was going to fetch some resource. I think we're probably going to need at least another windmill. Well, we're going to anyway. So we can... How many builders do we have? Let's put some more builders in. We're going to need a few more because we're going to be building this, which is going to take a lot of work. Windmill. Probably put another one on this side. Just thinking where the houses are built. Oh, we've got a house coming up here. We could have another one here. That looks quite nice. The wood situation, yeah, it is quite low, and that's not surprising. There's lots of resources going into this building, and they are having to walk quite a distance as it stands. which is, you know, it's not a major problem. We gotta pretty this place up a little bit. I think once we got the bread thing kind of balanced and working for us, and the happiness is there, which it kind of is, I guess, and the food is looking quite good. I think we'll go through and kind of pretty things up a little bit. That'll probably be the next episode, though. We won't do it in this one. Okay, so they've completely cleared that out. And they've started planting again. So we've currently got 29. And obviously, even though he's not keeping up, this doesn't grow as quickly as he can probably process it anyway. So we're probably going to need several farms. Probably, it might even be 2 farms per windmill, if you consider that the length of cycle from like growth to harvest. But we'll figure it out as we go along. But I'm sure you guys are full of information as well, so I expect some hints and tips. You got to help me out a little bit. I mean, I'm fairly astute, and I'm not completely stupid, but sometimes I just make idiotic choices and decisions and don't see things that are right in front of my face. Hey, I think that's human nature, right? It's got to be. Looking quite well there. I like it. I'm not too happy about this farm being half underground. Walter and Jax. Okay, so Jax and Jackie. I don't know why I keep calling her Jax. You can be a farmer. And Walter is already a farmer. Ah, he's 2 steps ahead of me, isn't he? Who's in this house? Helen and Hildgard? Jeez. You can both be farmers as well. Once you get your house, that will cover this situation. And again, they've not got that far to be walking to get everything, so it should flow quite nicely. I think we need to sort this situation out here. Let me just double check. There we go. So they've completely cleared out. So let's get rid of this, just so you can see where we're at. There we go. Boom. And they've completely cleared that area too. And yeah, they've got rid of most of the trees around here. Actually, I don't want them to chop them ones down. It might look nice around there. And these ones, nah. So if they can come across this side and chop them, and maybe them, because they're closer. There we go. Let's get that working for us and turn this horrible splodges off. It takes away from the beauty of the game, but to me it's going fairly well at the moment. Happiness is kind of there. We've got to really work on the baking side. A little bit of decoration here and there, I think, as well. A little bit of space here. We're going to make, I think we get cloves as well at some point later on. That was a relatively new thing since I've last played. It is there. A weaver's hut, sheep farm, so they all kind of work together. Don't think there's anything else in here that I'm not aware of. We've got the church, but we won't do that just yet. How are we getting on? Oh, it's coming along. Hidden by the lovely trees here. We could, I suppose, kind of tinker around with the fences. I think these trees don't die, so it's tad unfortunate they like to disappear when I'm clicking near them. We could probably just kind of... That's the decorative tree. Ah, the trees even hide from the decorative trees. Perfect. Kind of make it look a little bit secluded, you know? I like it. Where's my decorative bush? So it's very surprising that I'd not put any of these in already, because I do love playing around with the bush. I mean, who doesn't, let's be honest. That sounds terrible, but hey. Oh dear, never mind. We've gone there. The bush innuendos will now commence, and I'm sure you guys are going to probably use them a lot more than me, that's for sure. Do you know what? I think we're in a good place. I really think we're in a good place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this play on a little bit by itself. Just, well, I'm going to tend to it like a what am I thinking of? A shepherd to his flock of sheep. There we go. Got brain into action, and just make sure everything's balanced. And then the next episode we'll do a bit of prettying things up a little bit. We'll build the church, and then we'll look at starting to expand a little bit more and start making this look more like a bit of a town than a tiny little hamlet, I think. I think that's a good course of action. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, but until next time, as always, take care.